Here we go for the last points race of the day. Together with the one lap final later. This is the main event of the evening. The 10,000 meters points race for senior men. Look like the voice of the Pope, but by the way, at 19 laps to go, we'll have the first bell. Now we have Manuel Taibo, Patxi Peula, the Spanish team leading the pack with the two Colombians behind them, Escobar Herrera and Mantilla. And here is the bell.
349 warning. 349 warning.
Again, Manuel Taibo leading the pack. And just more acceleration now already. And we can see some crossovers on the right side. That's a very positive thing, especially with 44 skaters now. Basically one long line against the Spanish team and the Colombian team. The first top spots, Manuel Taibo and Patxi Peula. Patxi Peula, the World Games champion this year. Behind them, Juan Mantilla, world champion on the track and multiple world champion in the past. But it is 18 laps to go. Points, points, points. 3-4-7, 2 points. 3-2-9, 1 point. Escobar.
347号2分，329号1分。
Patxi Peula, Escobar Herrera. Now they're trying to accelerate. I don't know if we could call it a breakaway at 17 laps to go, but they are pushing very, very hard. Escobar Herrera again, and they are already at 17 laps to go. Points again. 3-4-7, 2 points. 3-2-9, 1 point.
347号2分，329号1分。
And now, as you can see, the package run one long line on the right turn. This is how challenging this course is. We can see the shooting from the drone. It's wonderful footage here. And now we have Raul Pedraza, the enhancement. And Patxi Peula again. He looks very strong in this first half of the race. 3-4-7, 2 points. 3-6-8, 1 point.
347号2分，368号1分。
2 more points for Patxi Peula, and the first point for Alessio Clementoni from Italy. Patxi Peula looked very, very strong. He is living a second youth, the Spanish champion, former world champion, and this year World Games champion in Chengdu a few months ago, say a few weeks ago. And the two skaters from the USA and Patxi Peula again looking for more points. And it is 15 laps to go. 3-7-1, 2 points. 4-2-2, 1 point. And it is former world champion Daniel Niero.
371号2分，422号1分。
From Italy, he looks like he's pushing very hard. This can be a serious action. He's going full speed now. Daniel Niero looking for the 14 laps to go points. And here he is. Yeah, some kind of gap on the rest of the pack. 3-7-1, 2 points. 3-4-8, 1 point.
371号2分，348号1分。
Daniel Niero still out in front with Manuel Taibo, who got the second point on the 14 laps to go finish line. Now, Patxi Peula still in the lead in the provisional ranking with 6 points, and for Daniel Niero. And now the skaters are again in one pack, one long line, and we have the first skaters were forced to withdraw, and it is 13 laps to go, and the points again. 4-0-4. 2 points, 3-4-8, 1 point. Correction, 349, 1 point. 404, 2 points. 349, 1 point.
404号2分，349号1分。
The first point for Martin Ferrier, previous finish line skaters with Julio, Mirena, Ortiz with 2 points, and now 12 laps to go. Skaters are already here. 404, 2 points. 349, 1 point. The same ranking.
404号2分，349号1分。
Same ranking as the previous one with Julio Mirena, Ortiz and Martin Ferrier. Martin Ferrier, former world marathon champion and world medalist, one of the fastest long distance skaters in the world. And now there's a group of 4 skaters. Now a group of 4 skaters with a small gap on the rest of the pack. And now 11 laps to go and points again. Puntos, puntos, puntos. 404, 2 points. 304, 1 point.
404号2分，304号1分。
The first point for the Argentinian skater Juan in this race. Julio Mirena Ortiz, very consistent in this section of the competition. Patxi Peula still in the lead with 6 points together with Mirena Ortiz, who won the last 2 points and the last 4 points, and now we are already at 10 laps to go, and the first half of the race have been covered. Points again, 332, 2 points. 406, 1 point. Juan Mantilla.
332号2分，406号1分。
The world champion on the track and the vice world champion is now taking the action by himself. He is taking the lead now, not technically the lead because he's in second place with Miguel Bravo, one of the fastest skaters from Portugal. A longer career for him, and it is 9 laps to go. 332, 2 points. 406, 1 point.
332号2分，406号1分。
Juan Mantilla, world champion in 2024, in 2025 here in Beidaihe, one of the top skaters in the world in long distance. We still remember the furious battles against bar swings last year in Montesilvano, and this year in Beidaihe here on the track, just a few hundreds of meters from here. And now we are ready. 8 laps to go and the points again. 332, 2 points. 414, 1 point. It is Juan Mantilla again, hammering very, very hard. 404, 1 point. Yes.
332号2分，404号1分。
Now we have 3 skaters. We have Miguel Bravo, we have Juan Mantilla and Nils Buneman with quite a good gap on the rest of the pack. And here we are with 7 laps to go and points again. 332, 2 points. 406, 1 point.
332号2分，406号1分。
There's a nice pass from the inside. Oh, there's a contact between Miguel Bravo. With Miguel Bravo, now we have 3 skaters with Nils Buneman. Is giving everything he has to trying to keep the pace. And now we have Johan Bang and Juan Mantilla and Miguel Bravo. Johan Bang, good pass from the inside from the skater from Korea. And now it is 6 laps to go and points again. 332, 2 points. 406, 1 point.
332号2分，406号1分。
Juan Mantilla currently in the lead in the provisional ranking with 10 points, 7 points for Mirena Ortiz and 6 for Patxi Peula, with now 3 skaters in in a breakaway. No, they are in a breakaway. Sorry, Johan Bang, Juan Mantilla, Miguel Bravo. Great race by the Portuguese skater. Now points, 5 laps to go, 3:32, 2 points, 4:06, 1 point.
332号2分，406号1分。
And again, Juan Mantilla and Miguel Bravo, they are keeping on hammering very, very hard. They have been hammering very hard for some laps now. Juan Mantilla is consolidating his lead with 12 points. And Miguel Bravo is climbing up the ranking. Now already 5 points for him and only 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. What a race, completely different from the one of the senior ladies. Now there's quite a good gap between the 3 skaters in the breakaway and the rest of the pack. We have Miguel Bravo leading now. Joyang on the right. Points, 4 laps to go. 4:06, 2 points, 3:2, 1 point.
406号2分，332号1分。
Manuel Taibo and Patxi Peula leading the pack of the chasing group, and that's going to be very, very hard for them to catch the 3 skaters in a breakaway. It will be 3 laps to go. Miguel Bravo, Juan Mantilla, Johan Bang. Let's see the ranking. Let's give a look at the ranking at 3 laps to go. It's Mantilla with 13 points, Mirena Ortiz with 7 points, and Miguel Bravo up with 3rd place with 7 points. It's actually a 2nd place for him. It is 3 laps to go and points again. Points, points, points. 3:32, 2 points, 3:76, 1 point.
332号2分，376号1分。
It will be only 2 laps to go, and Johan Bang, very important points for him. Mantilla and Johan Bang with Mantilla with 15 points. He has the double of the points of the second one. That is Miguel Bravo together with Mirena Ortiz with 7 points. But Miguel Bravo is in front of the other one because he will be first at the finish line on the opponent now with 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. 3:32, 2 points, 3:76, 1 point.
332号2分，376号1分。
Miguel Bravo back in the pack here. Gave everything he could give. And now Joyan Bang alone in the lead with Juan Mantilla, who now is safe and sure with 17 points. He has the world title in his pocket, but it is the last lap and the last finish line with 2 points. Ultimo giro, ultima vuelta delle seconde, last lap and points, 4:12, 2 points, 4:04, 1 point, and then
412号2分，404号1分。
And Mirena Ortiz, a very important point for him. And now we are at the finish line. The finish line, the end of the race. It was only 13 minutes and 40 seconds. And here comes the pack. Here comes the pack. Let's see who's gonna win the final finish line. And here we are, 4:12, 3:47, 4:04, 3:2, and 1 point respectively. And let's welcome all these skaters at the end. What a fantastic race. Less than 15 minutes, more than 40 kilometers an hour as an average speed. And now we can say the new world champion, un otro título del mundo para Colombia, Juan Mantilla.